All right, good morning. Good morning. Tuesday morning, May 20th. We were out here in the back patio. I just finished my walk skipping routine. I actually got out of bed this morning and I actually did it. I got a little sweat going. I got the sauna suit underneath here. A little sweat going. We just did some stretch out, some warm ups and get ready to go. I'm gonna do 100 push-up with a burpee in there. I really want to work on my obviously burpee endurance, and I'm working on just getting the cardio up and keeping it maintaining a higher heart rate while doing this and burn it off for 100 reps. Today I am on the sugar fast only, so we'll talk about more of that later. Right now we're going to do our walkout, one push-up burpee routine and just work on that muscular endurance and just push it till we get 100. Whew. All right, we just finished our 100 burpees. We did our morning walking skipping routine. Got the sweat flowing with that because I wear my sauna suit underneath my hoodie in the morning. I actually got up before 5 o'clock this morning, which has been kind of difficult since I totally changed my diet up and got rid of all the fat and eliminated all the protein and scaled back on the starch. I was doing starch at the beginning of the month, but I was still in Stall City. So following Cole's advice and several other people's advice, I ditched the starch and I was just doing veggie stir fry for dinner at night. And then lately I've even got rid of that. Although this weekend, like typical with my wife, it's time to go out and enjoy our life and do some stuff. So we went out to a Mexican restaurant, which is usually like 90% of the choices that she likes to go to. And I was good. I had 3 chicken street tacos, chicken, onion, cilantro on tortillas. I was really good with that. I had some chips, and I think I had a beer with that. You know what? I was enjoying my life. Woke up in the morning, scale was still relatively the same. Yesterday was the wife's treatment. Every other Monday we go for her treatment, and usually on those days I don't work out, just that way I can get up and get myself together and then get her up and get her going so we can get to her treatment by 9:30 in the morning. Her treatment takes several hours, and then we go out for tacos, of course, but there's a special place we go to and I crave that place. They make tri-tip tacos, and they smoke the tri-tip and then they slice it real thin like bacon, and then they put it into a grilled taco with lettuce and cheese and their secret hot sauce, and it is, oh my god, it is so freaking good. From the moment I ate the last one, I can't wait till I get to eat the next one. So that will be in 2 weeks. So I have 2 weeks until her next treatment, so I have 2 weeks to work on losing this. So I stepped on the scale this morning when I got up, and I will put the scale up here, and I will put the last couple days. It's over here somewhere, and you can see that I basically stayed within a pound on the days that I kind of went a little off of my sugar diet. I was doing the sugar diet, which is basically sugar, fruit, fruit till noon, sugar, fruit in the morning, doing lots of juices, sugar, and then in the evening, if we're going out, we have something. If not, then I'm having a can of peaches and some more juice. So far, it's been filling me up. I've been really good. Today I am going straight sugar fast. I made up 3 of these today. And when I made them up in the Vitamix, I put 2 cups of sugar in with the blueberries, in with the strawberries, in with, I think I diced up an apple. I put apple juice, and then I put water, and I blended it all up, and I poured it into 3 of these. So I looked at that. If you look on the macros for that, 2 cups of sugar is like 1,400 calories, which is fantastic. I need to up, like Cole says, if you're not losing, up your sugar, eat more sugar, fatty, and I consider myself in that fatty group. I'll tell you one thing that has happened since I've stopped eating all the protein and all the fat is this is starting to go down. It was out here like this. Now that's just standing after a workout. You can see that it's trimming down, so it's going back. And I can feel it. I can feel the muscles underneath there. I just need to get down to it. Walking in the morning, doing 100 nice rep burpees, getting the cardio up, burning the whole body during a full body workout is going to get me there. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so like I said, I started this diet beginning this month doing the rice diet. Oh my God, it tastes good. So I started doing the rice diet, and I was doing bananas and rice in the morning with like a cup and a half of rice. After I was working out, and then having some juice, staying within that sugar parameter for lunch. And then for dinner, I was having veggie stir fry with a cup and a half of rice. Now I take my rice and I cook it and I put it in the refrigerator so that the next day I have it, it's cold. It becomes starch resistant, so you don't get all of the calories in it. You can look that up as far as making your rice cold and then eating it. And I felt good getting rid of the protein, taking the protein out, and getting rid of the fat. That's my main goal here, is to just eliminate as much of the fat, as much as the oils, as much of the butter, as much as any fat as I can right now until I get down to the desired weight, which for me, I would like to be under 200 pounds. Once I get down to that desired weight, then I can adjust my diet to a little bit more fat, a little bit more protein, to keep the muscle, to keep it going. But I'm really enjoying this. I mean, who doesn't like a giant berry smoothie in the morning? Who doesn't like a big can of peaches with syrup? Oh, it is fantastic. I think that's the thing about this is it's called a fast, a sugar fast, but you're eating. I'm trying to go for right now like 3,000 calories. I'm trying to go for 3,000 calories in a day because I need to up my calories during my fasting, whether it was OMAD, whether it was carnivore, whatever. I was barely getting 2,000 calories. I mean, by the end of the day, if I was just doing OMAD, I would eat a steak and have a salad and that was it. And I wasn't, my metabolism just went down. I wasn't doing anything. I was getting stronger, but I wasn't burning any of this. So I changed it up with the rice diet. I tried that probably about a year ago. I tried it and didn't stick to it because I wanted steak. I wanted to eat meat. So I kind of fell off of that, went back to the carnivore and the OMAD. And so this time I really want to get rid of this. As I'm getting older, it's harder for your body to carry all that extra weight. Leaner people live longer. I want to live as long as possible. I am 59 on the downward side to 60 right now. So my workouts aren't as intense as they were a couple years ago because you're getting a little bit older. But I also want to lose this, which hopefully will help me work out even better. Getting rid of 40 extra pounds of weight while you're doing burpees, while you're doing your workouts is going to actually hopefully improve your workouts. So I found Cole, I found the sugar diet, and I was listening, and every time I listened to his rants, and every time I listened to Mark Bell, and every time I listened to I don't even know the guy on Skeleton City, I don't even know his name, but he's got a fantastic channel, Skeleton City, and he has proven that this actually works. He has built a food pyramid, and he's telling you what foods to eat, what you want to do. And you can look at this dude, and he looks like a skeleton. He is thin. He's 130 pounds. He's a runner and he's a biker, and he doesn't want tons of muscle. He wants endurance, and that's what he's going for. And he looks fantastic. If he would look like he was 200 pounds of shredded muscle, people would be like, oh my God, you're fantastic. But people are freaking out because they think he's too thin. You know what? If that's where he wants to be, he looks great. So following all these people's advice, and every time I watch them, I learn something. I learn something new. I reinforce something that I know I should be doing, and that is sugar fast. So today it is straight sugar fast. Sugar fast tomorrow, sugar fast till I can't sugar fast no more. We're gonna sugar fast this week until the wife feels better and she wants to go out for dinner and we break our fast. So we're gonna see what the scale does, how much it drops over the next couple days. We'll see if how it works. I know it's gonna work. I can already see that I'm trending down slowly, and I don't want to drop dramatically down to 220 in a week. That's not sustainable. If I could lose a pound and a half, you know, a day or every 2 days, and just gradually just get my way back down there, I'm going to feel much better at maintaining that, because my body is going to adjust to getting down there. I hope to do another 100 burpees tomorrow. We'll see how I feel when I get up. If I don't get 100 burpees, you know what, maybe I might go for a 2-hour walk in the morning instead of just an hour. But I know I need to get my butt off of the ground, off of the bed in the morning, and get out here and do some work. I have a bunch of yard work to do today. I started that project a month and a half ago or whatever. I need to continue with that. And it's a nice morning. The wife is usually down after her treatments, and it takes her a couple days to recover, so I'll get her set up in her chair so she can shop on her iPad for her store, for more products for her store. And then I will get out here into the yard and start doing the next parts that I need to do to get the yard into shape. It looks terrible. At one time my yard was beautiful when we first moved in 25 years ago. I think it's in 2002. I put the grass in, I hand rolled it, I got the whole yard looking so nice. It was really nice out here. And then I think it was around 2004 or 5, they decided, my wife and the children decided they wanted a pool. So I got one of those above ground Intex pools, and over here on the side, our yard kind of slopes. I had to dig all the grass out and level that so I could put the pool up. We had that pool up for many years. We got lots of good parties out of it and fun. But we have this tree right here behind me that we planted when we first moved in. My wife wanted the crepe myrtle. And I tell you, that is the worst, absolute worst tree for a pool. Do not have a crepe myrtle around a pool. They will destroy your filter. They will destroy everything. I would come home from work and I would have to clean the filter every day just so I could clean the pool, so that we could keep it running, so that the wife and the kids could, you know, enjoy it. And after years of replacing pumps and everything, finally I got rid of it. The kids weren't using it as much, and the wife could not quite climb up to the stairs and get in like she used to. Her mobility started really faltering. So about that time, I finally got rid of the pool. But by that time, the kids were older and they were doing travel softball and travel soccer. So my days were full of working overtime and coming home and going to practice and going to games on the weekends, whether it was soccer, whether it was softball. And my backyard just suffered and suffered and suffered year out of year out of year. I would get out here, weed whack it, spray it down with Roundup, kill everything, and then the next year I would do it again. So finally, now that we're retired and the kids are grown and they have jobs and they are not taking up as much of my time, I have time to actually get into the yard and get it going. Although now my wife is more disabled and requires more of my attention, so we're getting a little bit of the time. Like I tell her, I give it a little bit of the time working on the yard, a little bit of time taking care of her, a little bit of time running the store, a little bit of time minding the house, a little bit of time doing laundry, a little bit of time cleaning the kitchen, a little bit of time of doing everything. Can't do everything all at once. And when you're a one-man show doing two people's, you know, household jobs, you have to kind of prioritize, and the yard is always taking the back seat to all of that. So now we're just trying to work it in. I would like to have my yard looking nice so that I can get out here and I can do sandbag carries up and down the backyard here with some grass and stuff. I'd like to be able to do some rolls on the ground with my sandbag and be able to do some of that stuff. So I need to get that going. Whew, rambling here. So we're on the sugar diet. We're doing the sugar fast right now. We're gonna see what it does for the rest of this week, and we will update what the weight is every day we get out here, whether we walk, whether we do burpees. I plan on doing burpees, whether they're walkouts, whether there's something, we're gonna get some workouts done. And get our body, get our endurance, get our motivation back into shape. As I lose this, the motivation will be back and I will feel much better about myself. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna continue with the workout here. And you know what? We got lots to do today. So we're gonna go in and take a shower and get up and get going with the day. So I will see you tomorrow for the next update. 61. $71. $76. $77. 78. $79. $80. $81. $82. $83. $84. $85. $86. $87. $88. $89. $90. $91. $92. $93. $94. $95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. That was fantastic. Got the heart rate up. Got really nice wide push up with the elbows out. Maintain discipline with that. Going down slow, getting a good stretch, touching my nose, chin, and upper chest to the ground. Coming back up with some power. That's it. We're good for the day. All right, get it done, go live your life. And I'll see you next time.